Hi, it's Denise with Ladybug Stampin', and today we're going to be cleaning blocks. But when I did my research, there was like so many different ways on how to clean acrylic blocks. And did I just say that right? Acrylic blocks. So as I was thinking, I want to try each version, see what works best for me. So I thought, why don't I just record it for you guys and show you guys what I'm talking about. So I've got some dirty blocks here. These are pretty nasty. I don't know if you guys can really see that, but they're kind of nasty. So I don't have my nails done because we're going to be getting a lot of stuff on them. So I thought what I would do is I would start with, I've got 4 different ways on how to clean your blocks. So let's get started. The first way I found was just using some alcohol. So I just have my alcohol in this little, I got this little container from the Dollar Tree, and it's just like a little, you put your alcohol in here and you just push down with your cotton ball. Get your cotton ball wet, and then you just wipe it on there. And then I'm just going to use a towel, this little microfiber towel, and it seems like it's doing a pretty good job. So I'm going to go over on this side, and this has got some glue stuck on it, so we're just going to see if it'll take that. Yep. Okay, and we'll just wipe that off like that. Pretty clean. I mean, I can see my scratches, but fairly clean. I don't know if you guys can tell that on that one. Okay, so that one's not too bad. The second way was, actually I seen somebody use some hand sanitizer. So I thought, okay. So they just put some hand sanitizer on there, and they just rubbed it like this. I thought, oh, okay, because there's alcohol in the hand sanitizer, right? So the reason why I'm showing different ways is because it's whatever you have on hand, I think. We're going to see. And this one's a little bit wet. Let's see if this is going to dry. Okay. I think that actually did better than the alcohol. So let's do this side. So we're just going to use our fingers and just rub it on there. I mean, who doesn't like hand sanitizer on their hands? Oh yeah, that feels good. I like me some hand sanitizer. So I'm just rubbing it on there. And then I'm just gonna get my towel back out. Whoops. Like this. And I'm just trying to dry it. And yeah, that one's pretty clean too, I think. You can even clean your sides. Don't forget your sides and your blocks. One thing about Stampin' Up! Blocks is they have these ridges for your fingers to hold onto. And you want to clean that as well. Yeah, that's pretty clean. I mean, I've got scratches on mine because of where they sit, but that's pretty clean. Okay, so the next way was if you have some ink and stuff on your blocks, that you could use stays on, because you really don't want to use stays on to clean your stamps, right? Not truly. So I thought, well, they suggested using stays on, so I thought, well, I'll just rub a little bit on there on my little this one is my Stamparatus lid, so I just want it off of there. Okay, and this needs to be cleaned as well. But one thing about the stays on is it doesn't, kind of leaves a film to it. I don't know if you guys can see that film. So I think I'm going to go back to my alcohol and use this and just kind of go over my lid here and see what this does. Now I will say that going over it after the stays-ons on there, probably not a good idea. So yeah, it's just streaking. So if you use stays-on, I think you definitely want to use your soap, which is another way to clean your stamps and stuff. So I'm just going to dip my little rag in here at the end, little corner of it, and just kind of, oh, that's got some soapy to it. All right, so just wash this like this. All right, and then I'm gonna go rinse this off in hot water, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went and rinsed it off, and I have dried it off with just some paper towels. And it seems like it really made it clean and a little bit clear. It still feels, I feel like it's got, I don't know, there's like a spot right here. So I'm going to take my alcohol and kind of go back over there. I don't think that this likes alcohol. So don't use alcohol on your apparatus plate, okay? I don't think it's a good idea. Just use some soap and water, okay? All right, so now let's clean our blocks. I got a couple really, look at that. Can you tell? Look how that, there you go. That one's really bad. So I'm just gonna set it in here. Let's see, I'm looking for another one. Here's another good one. Look at that, can y'all see that? Nasty. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my fingers and kind of, it's got some glue on this one here. Look at that. I'm just gonna give it a nice little bath, nice little bubble bath. Who doesn't like a bubble bath, right? Okay, and I'm just gonna kind of use my hands to kind of rub off some of the, I feel like there's a, actually I'm gonna use my towel here that's already wet. I feel like there's some glue on there. So I'm just gonna wash that off. Use this towel kind of like an abrasive. Don't really use your fingers because, I mean, you don't want to scratch it more than it already is. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna rinse this off over here. My little bowl of water I got over here on the side. Dry it off. And kind of buff it a little bit with the paper towel. And I will say, for me, personally, it still looks a little cloudy. I don't know if you guys can tell that. So I'm gonna go back to the alcohol and try this on here. Okay. Well, I know it's clean because it's like making a noise. Okay, and then just take, maybe it's the paper towel that's doing that. Let's go back to my nice little rag here that I've got. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe it's the alcohol. Let's use the hand sanitizer on it. Just try this again because it really did really well on the other one. We all have hand sanitizer, right? Well, I do. I don't know if everybody. I'm a sanitizer, like, I keep it at my desk, everything. Oh, wrong one, Denise. So I'm just gonna buff that. I mean, that's fairly clean. I feel like, is that the one we cleaned? No, this is the one we cleaned. This one turned out really well, and that was the one we used the hand sanitizer on. I think that for me, I like the hand sanitizer. I'm gonna put a little bit more on there. Because I think it's trying to get that soap. Dawn will take a lot of grease off and stuff because, you know, well, it's Dawn. But I think to make it clear, this sanitizer is the one I really prefer. What do you guys use? Like, what do you use to clean your blocks with? Do you use soap? Do you use just hot water? Do you run them through the dishwasher? Yeah, I feel like I like the hand sanitizer. And they feel almost like they'd stick. The photopolymer and stuff would stick really easy, and the clear rubber. But can you see the difference in these two? Sorry, you can see my lights. I mean, this one looks clearer to me, and it was just done with the, oh, now I done mixed them up, huh? This was done with the hand sanitizer by itself. Put it back in the water, and I put just a little bit more sanitizer on it, and it did make it a little bit clearer on this side, I can tell. But for me, this one's the clearest. And I put just sanitizer on that. Let me pick another one and do sanitizer again. I'm just gonna put this one right here, is pretty dirty. So here's this one when I just used the hand sanitizer, and it is clear like this one, but yet this is still not clear. So I don't know if I have to like re-clean this or wait a couple times, or I don't know, but this was using the Dawn. Then I used the hand sanitizer, so it's not as clear, but this one literally is just using, I like that. So for me, what I think mine will be cleaned with is the hand sanitizer. Who knew? Now you said, well, Denise, why not just the alcohol? Because this hand sanitizer does have other things besides just alcohol. It's a gel. Maybe it's the gel in it. I'm not sure. It doesn't really tell me what's all in here. Maybe it's the gel part of it. Maybe it's a different strength than this one is. I'm not sure. This, of course, you don't want to clean with, but you can use this to remove ink from your blocks and stuff. So for me, it's the hand sanitizer. And this becomes a win-win. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for joining me today for this little tip. And I will see you guys later. Toodles.